5 most feared creatures of Eurasian folklore. A scientifically minded exploration across Eurasia. Stories of night-roaming beings have circulated for centuries. Although these creatures belong to mythology rather than zoology, their persistence in collective memory provides researchers with valuable insight into psychology, evolutionary biology, and cultural transmission. Below is an analytical examination of 5 of the most widespread and fear-evoking legendary entities: the Chupacabra, Vai, the Leshy, Baba Yaga, and Strzyga. Each reveals something about human fears, ecological surroundings, and the way stories adapt as they travel through time. 1. The Chupacabra, a predator born from livestock panic. Although widely associated with Latin America, the Chupacabra myth spread globally within a decade through mass media. Zoologists point out that the earliest descriptions coincided with outbreaks of livestock deaths, events often caused by dogs, coyotes, or disease. Scientific interest lies not in the creature itself, but in how quickly this legend spread. Cultural anthropologists note that it became one of the fastest globalized modern myths. Aided by television reports and the internet, the Chupacabra illustrates 2 psychological mechanisms: misidentification under stress. Farmers encountering scavengers at night often describe exaggerated monsters. Hyperactive agency detection. Humans evolved to overinterpret threats in the dark, increasing survival chances. Its biology, spines, red eyes, blood-draining behavior, reflects universal fear patterns associated with predators and parasites. 2. Vai, the horror of the unblinking gaze Vai, drawn from Ukrainian and broader Slavic folklore, stands out due to its distinct physical feature: eyes so heavy they must be lifted by attendants. Literary scholars interpret Vai's immobile, crushing gaze as a symbol of death's inevitability. From a scientific viewpoint, Vai represents thanatophobia, fear of death, a foundational human anxiety. Fear of paralysis. The creature's victims often describe being unable to move, mirroring sleep paralysis, a neurological event long mistaken for supernatural attack. Researchers note that reports of nocturnal paralysis appear in cultures worldwide, suggesting Vai is a localized expression of a universal physiological experience. 3. The Leshy, a forest guardian rooted in ecology among all forest spirits in Slavic mythology. The Leshy is one of the most ecologically grounded. This towering humanoid with bark-like skin reflects ancient reverence for forests, which historically cover much of Eastern Europe. Ethnobiologists propose that the Leshy myths serve practical functions. Territorial awareness. Stories warn travelers not to wander too deep into old-growth woods, where disorientation and hypothermia were real threats. Species protection. By portraying the forest as alive and reactive, the myth encouraged respect for ecosystems. Many behaviors attributed to the Leshy, mimicking voices, leading people in circles, parallel natural acoustic phenomena in dense forests, and the psychological effect of isolation. For Baba Yaga, the archetype of the dangerous elder, unlike the Leshy, Baba Yaga is less tied to ecology and more to social structure. Anthropologists classify her as a liminal figure between human and monster, helper and threat. Her iconic hut on chicken legs, mortar and pestle flight, and bone-white appearance reflect ancestral fear of illness and famine. Skeletal imagery often represented periods of food scarcity. Ambivalence toward outsiders. Elderly women living alone were historically both feared and respected for herbal knowledge. Researchers have documented thousands of Baba Yaga narratives across Eastern Europe, making her one of the most widespread mythological characters in the region. Her endurance underscores how societies encode cautionary lessons, particularly about entering the unknown, into memorable, frightening figures. 5. The Strzyga, a proto-vampire born from epidemiology originating in Poland and nearby regions. The Strzyga is described as a resurrected human whose 2 hearts, 2 souls, or double sets of teeth mark her from birth. She drains vitality from living humans and animals. Historians see strong connections between Strzyga legends and epidemic patterns in medieval Europe. Sudden unexplained deaths, bodies appearing too fresh due to natural post-mortem processes. Fear surrounding burial customs before germ theory. Communities often blame illness on supernatural predators. Excavations in Eastern Europe have uncovered graves with anti-revenant measures. demonstrating how seriously such beliefs were once taken. Modern pathology shows that many corpse changes, blood at the mouth, bloating, nail darkening, were easily interpreted as signs of reanimation. Conclusion: fear is an ancient survival tool, although none of these creatures exist in biological terms. Their narratives reveal astonishingly consistent patterns. Predator fear, fear of death and paralysis, environmental dangers, social anxieties, disease outbreaks. Folklore operates as an early warning system, encoding real dangers into memorable, emotionally charged stories. Across centuries and cultures, the creatures that survive in our collective imagination are not random. They are reflections of psychological, ecological, and biological pressures that shape human evolution. And perhaps that is why, even today, their shadows still feel real when the wind rises, the forest darkens, or the night grows unusually still.